through the summer leaves and stories left untold. The cafes were closing one by one, their windows glowing warm, while a distant train beyond the hills sang its midnight song. I wandered through the quiet air without a plan in mind. Then I saw you by the corner light and left the world behind. You smiled and all the city noise seemed farther than before, like every crowded avenue had opened up a door. The night was moving softly, like a slow and gentle tide, and every beat within my chest was impossible to hide. Moon over Cherry Street, shining on your face, turning ordinary moments into scenes of timeless grace. Moon over Cherry Street, glowing silver bright, you became my favorite memory in the middle of the night. The breeze carried the scent of rain from gardens down the lane, and every little passing cloud softened the moon again. We talked about the lives we'd lived, the roads that brought us here, the victories and heartaches collected through the years. The stars above the rooftops seemed closer than before, like they were leaning down to hear what we were wishing for. A lonely saxophone somewhere was drifting through the dark, playing notes that felt exactly like the rhythm of my heart. The hours slipped away from us like pages in a book, yet every second lingered in every smile look. Moon over Cherry Street, melodies returning again and again. Moon over Cherry Street, still shining in my soul, like the final note of a love song, making broken pieces whole. Moon over Cherry Street, brighter than the stars above. Every beam of silver moonlight carries echoes of our love. Moon over Cherry Street, moon over Cherry Street, moon over Cherry Street. The moon still shines on Cherry Street tonight. The city wears a coat of gold beyond the balcony. Streetlights sparkle far below, like stars upon the sea. A summer breeze drifts through the night, softly through my hair, carrying distant melodies from somewhere in the air. I lean against the railing, watching clouds drift slowly by. Then I see your silhouette beneath the moonlit sky. You smile and all the noise below fades into the blue, as if the whole world paused a while just to welcome you. The evening feels enchanted, like a dream becoming true. Every star above the city seems to shine for me and you. Starlight on the balcony, dancing on your face, turning ordinary moments into timeless little days. Starlight on the balcony, floating through the air, like a beautiful jazz melody only our hearts can hear. the stars across the sky. The night keeps unfolding like pages from a song, and every note it gives us makes me wanna stay longer. Starlight on the balcony, dancing on your face, turning ordinary moments into timeless little days. Starlight on the balcony, floating through the air like a beautiful jazz melody only our hearts can hear. Maybe love is simply this: a rooftop and a view, a quiet night, a gentle smile, and the sky painted blue. No fireworks, no grand parade, no need for anything new, just the moonlight, the music, and a little time with you. Starlight on the balcony, still shining in my soul like the final note of a slow jazz tune, making scattered pieces whole. Starlight on the balcony, under heaven's velvet hue, every light across the city reminds me of you. Starlight on the balcony, starlight on the balcony. The city falls asleep, the stars remain above, and so does our love. The river carried silver light beneath a moonlit sky. The city glowed beyond the trees as evening wandered by. I heard the water softly move along the quiet shore, like it was telling stories no one had heard before. I came without a destination, just following the breeze. Then I saw you standing there among the willow trees. The night seemed to hold its breath. The moment our eyes met, like a page waiting patiently for Every word you gave to me still echoes once again. The moon reflected on the waves in lines of silver gold, and every dream you spoke about felt beautiful and bold. We talked about forgotten songs and places yet unseen, about the little miracles that happen in between. The world beyond kept moving on, with headlights passing by, but time slowed down beside the water, underneath the sky. There was music in the silence between your hand and mine, like a melody discovering its perfect final line. Whispers by the riverside, floating through the air, turning simple moments into memories we share. Whispers by the riverside, soft as summer rain. Every word you gave to me still echoes once again. Maybe love arrived so gently we hardly notice when, like moonlight crossing water, or a breeze among the stems. Maybe every lonely evening, every wish upon a star was guiding us together from wherever we were. Whispers by the riverside, still dancing in my heart, like a song that keeps on playing even when we're far apart. Whispers by the riverside, brighter than the stars above. Every ripple on the water carries echoes of our love. Whispers by the riverside, whispers by the riverside. The river keeps on flowing, but the memory remains. rest upon the windowsill. Moonlight spills across the room, and everything is still. The city hums beyond the glass in shades of gold and gray, while distant headlights paint the dark before they fade away. I wrap my hands around a cup of coffee gone lukewarm, listening to the quiet rain outside the storm. Then your message lights my phone like a star across the sea. A simple "How are you tonight?" means more than it should to me. The clock keeps moving slowly, but my heart is taking flight, following every little word you send into the night. New roses at midnight, blooming in the dark. Every thought of you becomes a tiny shining spark. Blue roses at midnight, soft as velvet skies, growing in the secret garden hidden behind my eyes. The rain keeps tapping rhythms against the window pane, like brushes on a snare drum, repeating your name again. The moon peeks through the clouds, then disappears from sight, like a shy and silver dancer moving through the night. I imagine distant places where we could walk someday, beside rivers full of moonlight at the close of day. Until then, I'll keep these moments safe inside my heart, like pressed flowers in a journal, never falling apart. Some dreams arrive so gently, you barely know they're there, until they fill the empty spaces with something rare. Blue roses at midnight, blooming in the dark. Every thought of you becomes a tiny shining spark. Blue roses at midnight, soft as velvet skies, growing in the secret garden hidden behind my eyes. Maybe love begins as whispers, rise above the town, glow softly after dark. Golden colors fade to blue as evening leaves its mark. The rooftop lights are twinkling like stars that lost their way, floating through the summer air at the end of day. I came here for the quiet, for a little time alone. Then your smile found me somehow, and suddenly I was home. The breeze carried distant laughter from somewhere down below, and every little light around us seemed warmer in its glow. The moon was rising slowly above the city view, and every dream I ever saved felt closer next to you. Champagne skies and moonlit eyes shining through the night, turning little sparks of hope into rivers made of light. Champagne skies and moonlit eyes, like a sweet refrain, a melody I'll carry with me again and again. The rooftop stretched for miles around beneath the silver moon, while a lonely saxophone below played a tender tune. We talked about the places we hoped one day to see, and all the hidden corners where our hearts could wander free. The stars appeared between the clouds like diamonds in the blue, and every wish I made that night somehow led to you. Time moved like a slow dance, graceful, warm and true, the kind of night that leaves a trace in everything you do. The city kept on breathing far beyond our sight, but all that really mattered was this beautiful night. Champagne skies and moonlit eyes shining through the night, turning little sparks of hope into rivers made of light. Champagne skies and moonlit eyes, like a sweet refrain, a melody I'll carry with me again and again. Maybe some hearts meet by chance, or maybe by design, like constellations finding shapes across making broken pieces whole. Champagne skies and moonlit eyes under stars above. Every golden light reminds me of the night we fell in love. Champagne skies, moonlit eyes. Champagne skies and moonlit eyes. Under champagne skies, I'm still dreaming of you tonight. I found an old cafe tonight beneath a silver sky, the kind of place where memories and midnight dreams pass by. The window held reflections of streetlights dressed in gold, and every little corner seemed to have a story told. I sat beside the rainy glass with nowhere else to be. Then your smile arrived like music and settled next to me. The city kept on moving, but somehow time stood still, like the night it made a promise only our hearts could feel. The moon was drawing pictures across the avenue, and every line it painted was leading me to you. Moonlit letters in my heart, written softly in the dark. Every word you gave to me left a gentle little spark. Moonlit letters in my heart, floating like a melody, turning lonely evenings into beautiful memories. The coffee cups grew colder as the hours drifted by. We traded little secrets underneath the sleepy sky. You told me about places you'd always hoped to see, and every dream you carried felt a little close to me. Outside, the river shimmered with silver waves of light, while distant laughter echoed through the quiet night. I wish the hands of every clock would simply stay in place, so I could keep forever this moment in your face. The stars above were listening, like an audience so true, and every note the evening played memory frozen in time. Moonlit letters in my heart, still shining through the years, like a song that keeps on playing long after it disappears. Moonlit letters in my heart, brighter than the stars above. Every page the moonlight writes tells the story of our love. Moonlit letters in my heart, moonlit letters in my heart. The moon still writes your name across my heart tonight. The evening poured its amber glow across the cafe floor. A familiar jazz tune lingered by the half-closed wooden door. Outside, the city drifted by in rivers made of light, while I sat with a cup of coffee and watched the falling night. The air was warm with cinnamon and echoes of old songs. Then you walked in smiling softly, like you'd been there all along. A quiet kind of magic settled gently in the room, like the first star of the evening appearing through the blue. The moon climbed over rooftops above the avenue, and every little thing around me started feeling new. At the Velvet Sky Cafe, where the midnight colors sway, you turned an ordinary evening into something that would stay. At the Velvet Sky Cafe, beneath the moon's soft ray, I found a little piece of love that carried my heart away. We talked about forgotten books and places near the sea, about little dreams we carried and who we hope to be. The waiter stacked the empty chairs, the lights were growing low, but neither one of us was ready to stand up and go. Outside the we shared in a velvet kind of bloom. The stars beyond the clouds were hidden out of sight, yet somehow all the heavens felt closer that night at the Velvet Sky Cafe, where the midnight colors sway. You turned an ordinary evening into something that would stay. At the Velvet Sky Cafe, beneath the moon's soft ray, I found a little piece of love that carried my heart away. With thunder or fireworks above, sometimes they come with coffee cups and the quiet start of love. A glance across a tiny table, a smile that feels like home. A simple night that somehow says you'll never walk alone. At the Velvet Sky Cafe, at the Velvet Sky Cafe. Under the velvet sky, where my heart learned your drawing rivers in the light. The city wears a silver glow on this sleepy midnight. A little cafe down the street still hums a quiet tune. Coffee cups and candle flames beneath a lazy moon. I came here with a book in hand and nowhere else to be. Then you walk through the doorway like a scene from a memory. The room grew warmer somehow, though the rain was falling through. Maybe it was just the way the evening smiled at you. The stars hid behind the clouds, yet the night still felt brand new. Like every drop of rain outside was softly singing too. Summer rain and saddened dreams danced Hours drifted slowly by, like boats upon the sea. Every story that you shared painted colors over me. The jukebox played an old love song from somewhere near the bar, while moonlight slipped through raindrops like reflections from a star. Outside, the world kept moving, cars and people passing through, but every little thing around me seemed connected back to you. 1,000 tiny moments gathered in the air, and everyone became a treasure simply because you were there. Time moved like a jazz record, spinning smooth and low, the kind of night you wish forever would never have to go. Summer rain and satin dreams dancing through my mind like a melody so beautiful I never wanna leave behind. Summer rain and satin dreams under skies of blue and gray. You turned an ordinary evening into something that would stay. Maybe love arrives quietly without a grand design. A smile across a crowded room, a hand reaching for mine. Maybe that's what happened on this rainy avenue, when satin dreams met summer rain, and my heart discovered you. Summer rain and satin dreams still shimmer in my soul, like the final note of a slow jazz song, making broken pieces whole. Summer rain and satin dreams, brighter than the moon above. Every drop of rain remembers the night we fell in love. Summer rain and satin dreams, summer rain and satin dreams, summer rain and satin dreams. The rain keeps falling, the dream goes on, and so does love. Summer rain upon the glass, summer rain upon the glass, drawing rivers in the light. The city wears a silver glow on this sleepy midnight. A little cafe down the street still hums a quiet tune. Coffee cups and candle flames beneath the lazy moon. I came here with a book in hand and nowhere else to be. Then you walked through the doorway like a scene from a memory. The room grew warmer somehow, though the rain was falling through. Maybe it was just the way the evening smiled at you. The stars hid behind the clouds, yet the night still Moonflowers bloom beside the road, where the evening lingers late. Their petals catch the silver light, like secrets left to fade. The city hums a distant tune beyond the riverside, while shadows drift through sleepy streets with nowhere left to hide. I came here chasing quiet thoughts and a little peace of mind. Then your reflection crossed the water and left the world behind. A gentle breeze moved through the trees, like brushes on a snare. And suddenly the night felt full of magic everywhere. The moon was hanging low above a sky of deep sapphire, and every glance you gave to me lifted my heart a little higher. Moonflowers after midnight, blooming in the blue, like 1,000 little wishes coming true with you. Moonflowers after midnight, shining soft and bright, turning simple moments into pieces of starlight. We wandered down a narrow lane where lanterns softly glowed, talking about forgotten dreams and roads we'd never known. The river carried silver waves beneath the sleeping moon, while somewhere from an open window drifted an old jazz tune. You laughed and all the world around seemed warmer than before, like every locked and lonely room had opened up a door. The stars appeared between the clouds, one by one above, as if the sky itself was learning the language of our love. The hours felt weightless, like feathers in the air, the kind of night that leaves its mark long after it's not there. Moonflowers after midnight, blooming in the blue, like 1,000 little wishes coming true with you. Moonflowers after midnight, shining soft and bright, turning simple moments into pieces of starlight. Maybe every lonely evening, every star I've wished upon was quietly preparing me for the night you'd come along. Maybe love is like a flower that opens when it's right, growing silently and beautifully after midnight.